Hi, I'm Laynie, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the water decals that I got from KKcenterHK. I'm wearing them right now, as I think you can see, and they're beautiful. I've had these on for 3 or 4 days so far, and I have had nothing but love for these. They are so pretty. So I wanted to show you some other options. Keep in mind, I've already cut this sheet, but one sheet of decals is $6 at KKcenterHK. Weird name, great place. On a sheet you get 20 decals, and they're not all the same. You can see some of them are smaller, like for pinkies or whatever, if you have smaller nails. A couple of the designs have this an extra little bit on top, but they're all beautiful. They are so sparkly and pretty. And I have some rhinestones here. You can see you can accent any of the little parts with rhinestones. I felt that this part was absolutely perfect for a rhinestone, and the little teardrops like this would be absolutely perfect right there. So I have a couple of artificial nails, and I'm going to show you how to do it. The first thing you're going to want to do is to cut up your decals, because they aren't stickers. They're not sticky, and you're only going to want to separate the ones that you're going to use. Make sense? So you're going to need a small container of water, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. As you can see, this is just an ice cream cup from a single serving container of ice cream. What can I say? I'm cheap and I recycle. And then plunk it in. It's nothing fancy. You can do this. I have some tweezers. I plunk it in so that it all gets wet. You won't ruin it. It's totally okay. Now, once that's soaking, you're going to want to do your nails or have them done. I have prepped a couple here, as you can see. This one is H&M's, what is this? Oh, Goddess on Stage. This is a stunning polish, and I think I've got some pictures on the blog. I'll put a link on the doobly-doo, whatever. And the green is C&D's Green Scene. I love this polish. It is so opaque. It is absolutely stunning. Now, once your decal has soaked a few minutes, I'm going to try this. I don't know how well it's going to work. Yeah, this one doesn't want to slide. That's no big deal. I just kind of bent it. Oh God, you totally can't see this. And I used my nail to kind of lift the edge, which I think you can see. Use my tweezers, it lifts right off. And so now I have a decal, and you can see how tiny this is and how thin. So let me see if I can do this somewhat well. Then you just place it onto your nail wherever you want it. And it's not sticky. You've got time to reposition it. Well, I say it's not sticky. Let's see. Here we go. Aha! And now it's in place, and you pat it on, and you can kind of wet it and reposition it, but I like where this is. And you can see already how well this shows and how beautiful it is. But you can see how beautifully this works, and I haven't even put top coat on yet. Alright, the next thing you want to do is add a coat of top coat to protect your decal, because it won't stay otherwise. And once you do this, the decal blends with your polish and it becomes pretty much one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The next thing we're going to do, because I can't leave things alone, even though that is absolutely stunning on its own, I'm going to use my homemade rhinestone picker, which is just a piece of poster putty on a bamboo skewer, and I'm going to put a tiny purple rhinestone right in the center, right there. So you can see a little bit. Of course, I'll have pictures on the blog. And to me, that is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and put a little pink rhinestone, a teardrop, on the base there. Here. Maybe. Yeah. And then just press it into place. And the blue tack is sticky enough, the poster putty is sticky enough to where it'll pick up your rhinestone, but it won't hold on to it once it's into the polish. So, I would go over that with a coat of Seche Vite, or my new favorite top coat because it's so cheap, Pro Effects Quick Dry High Gloss Top Coat. It is not quite as good as Seche Vite. It doesn't level out quite as well, but it dries super fast, it's super glossy, and you get 2.5 fluid ounces for like $4. Can't beat it. Oh my god, I'm so cheap. No, I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. So, we're going to do this again on the green one. And just so you can see how it works, and this decal's been sitting a little bit longer. Let's see if it comes off a little easier. Don't know, we can try. And it comes out of the water, and it's totally wet, as you can see. Pretty though. And let's see if it will come off. No, I don't know why these don't come off as well, but they seem a little more sturdy, which I like. So, now that it's in place, you just kind of, and you can see I can stick it down and reposition it, and once I like it, pat it into place. Oops. And you see, I can move it. Well, okay, that one did not work. Whoops. Let's see if I can do anything with this. No. Oh, there we go. Yep. And see, once I got it wet again, it's moving beautifully. So don't panic if you don't like where you stuck it. It's fixable. Remember, it's just nail polish. Now, I like where that is. I will go ahead and let that dry. Or you can pat it with a sponge or a tissue and it's in place. And I would let it dry pretty thoroughly before you top coat it. And then I'm going to go over this with my top coat. Speaking of which, another plug. I know it seems like this is all stuff that I love, but this is Best Nail Treatment Top Coats. And I found this stuff works amazing with stamping. Even I don't smear stamps that often, and I'm really clumsy. So remember, if I can do it, you can do it. Little bit of top coat. And be a little more careful than I am, because, you know, kind of hard to do this when you can't see terribly well, because there's a giant camera in your way. But once you've done that, I'm not going to add any rhinestones. We're just going to call this one done. And you will see pictures on the blog. But that quickly, we have two beautiful, beautiful designs. So remember, check out the blog for more. I have nail art and make your own nail tools and reviews and all kinds of craziness. Basically whatever comes into my head at the moment, and you never know what's going to be there. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Till next time.